Hi fashion designer, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you how to sew a simple bra pattern, and I do have this bra pattern on my channel. I will definitely post a link down on the description so that you will know how to draft the pattern. So this is the pattern that I do have. I just want to make some changes right here on the pattern or on the cups. So on the side cup, I'm just going to raise this a little bit by at least 1.5 inches and then reconnect it back to the armhole. For the materials that you're going to need is a Shea cup lining, a non-stretch Shea cup lining, and also a fabric of choice. I'm using a 20% stretch material. There it is. So because I want the cups and the cradle to be cut to have less amount of stretch, I'm going to place them together like this. And as you can see, there is no stretch anymore. Want to place a Shea cup lining underneath. I went ahead to cut all the pieces. So over here, I've cut the frame on folds as it is indicated on the pattern. And I cutted the Shea cup lining, including the main fabric. And for the band, I cut ×2. Please highlight that on your pattern. And you're going to cut it on where the stretch will actually go horizontal. And then for the cups, I did cut ×2. For the side cup, I did cut ×2 on the Shea cup lining, including on the main fabric. And also the side center front, I did cut the same thing. To construct the cups, I'm going to first lay the side center front cup on top of the side front cup. And I'm going to do the same thing for the lining. I'm going to take the center front cup, place it on top of the center front main fabric, and take the Shea cup lining side front cup and place it on top. And these are going to be 4 layers. I'm going to sew a straight stitch right on this side. Now once you're done, make sure that you trim off some excess, trim off some layers so that it doesn't become too bulky. And then we're going to just open up the layers like this. As you can see, the seams are all in between the layers. So take this to the sewing machine and do a top straight stitch. And both of our cups are complete. For the frame, I am going to take these 2 layers, the Shea cup lining, place them right sides facing. Then you want to go ahead and sew right on the center straight stitch, which is around 0.5 seam allowance. Now, once you're done doing this, also cut out a layer of fabric as shown, and then turn it to the correct side. To avoid these 2 layers from moving around, I'm going to go ahead and hand stitch this all around the frame. And this is how it looks. So the next thing you want to go ahead and attach the elastic on the neckline. So I'm going to be using a fold over elastic over here, and I want to make it 1/2 inch smaller than the actual measurement on the neckline. So as I'm going to attach this fold over on the neckline, I'm going to be using a zigzag stitch, and make sure you don't pull the elastic. Now this is how the cup looks once we attach the fold over elastic. So now it's time to attach the cups onto the frame. I am going to first mark the center point of the frame, so it will make it easier to actually attach the cups. So now you want to make sure that the cups, they are right sides facing with the frame, and then just pin around. Once you're done doing so, you want to take this to the sewing machine and sew around 0.5 seam allowance. And then I did cut, once we're done sewing, just remove the hand stitch thread, and this is how it will look on the inside. So right here, we're going to attach the band. But another tip that I want to share with you is the best fabric for the band pattern or band for the band is actually spandex. It stretches so nice, and also it has that nice ease. So over here, the problem with using another fabric for the band is you might have to calculate the stretch material percentage. So spandex is the best, especially using this pattern. So I suggest using spandex for this pattern. So after you have attached your band, I am going to attach a channeling right on the seam. And do make sure that you leave 1/2 inch seam on the top edge, and also leave 1/2 inch seam right at the bottom. And then take this to the sewing machine and sew a straight stitch. And this is how it will turn out. So now the next thing is to attach the channeling again right around the cup seam. So I'm going to attach it all around, and I'm also going to leave 1/2 inch seam open right on the armhole. So this is how it turned out. Attaching the underbust elastic, make sure if you're using a picot elastic for this, make sure that the waves are facing up, and you cut the band 1 inch smaller or 1/2 inch smaller. And then take this to the sewing machine, sew a zigzag stitch. And then once you're done, make sure to cut out some excess material. Trust me, this process will help your bra to look beautiful and professional inside. When you're done, you want to flip it in and then go ahead and do a top zigzag stitch. Now, once you're done, now we want to continue, do the same thing on the bust line. As you can see that I'm trimming off some excess material here. And then once you're done doing this, you take this to the sewing machine and just sew on the edge of the bra channeling like this. And also right there on the side, remember, we also want to do the same thing. Now, before I actually sewed down the channeling, I remember that I didn't attach the armhole elastic. So I am going to pin this channeling down first, and then attach the fold over elastic right around the armhole. So again, on the armhole, you want to make the elastic 1 inch shorter than the actual measurement, and then take this to the sewing machine and sew a zigzag stitch. Now, once you're done attaching the elastic on both sides, this is how it will look. So now you can proceed and sew down the channeling on the underbust, including the side also. And when you're done, this is how it will look on the inside. Attaching the bra strip, I just want to finish off this part with a fold over elastic like I did this side. And then we want to use your ring right on the tip like I left elastic. I want to just attach a ring right inside and sew a straight stitch. And for the strap, I am going to use a slider in order to assemble this strap. And then once you're done attaching the slider, and then you just want to sew a straight stitch. And then now you want to take the strap and attach it from the back. Assemble the strap like so. And then make sure that it's right sides facing. Attach it to the tip of the cup and sew a straight stitch right here. Once you are done attaching your strips on both sides of the cup, this is how it will turn out. So the next thing you need to do, the next and the final thing, is to attach the hook and eye. I'm going to turn my bra the wrong side, And the tip is the hook always go on the right side of the bra and the eye should go on the left side of the bra. So I'm going to take this to the sewing machine and sew a straight stitch. And then once it's done, I'm going to show you how it fits me. And there we go. I really love this bra. Look at this. It's so beautiful. And the band at the back. You know what? I'm not wearing a bra inside. Okay, it's just a t-shirt, and this bra is just supporting my cups. And as you can see, they are sitting right on top of the line. So if you want to know how to draft this pattern, I will definitely post a link down below, and please comment if you really want to see another project like this. As for me, see you on the next one.